Hello and welcome back to the Salsa Beat. I am Juan 223.
And I'm Erica, and today we're going to talk about face masks because as people who are active and want to go either work out, maybe you want to go to a dance studio and take a footwork class, masks can be a little bit dreadful, especially if you haven't found one that's comfortable for you yet. Because maybe you get hot and humid the second you put it on.
They tickle your nose.
Yeah, or it suctions your face and you can't breathe. I mean, we all kind of have had problems with face masks, right? But we have found one design that we really like, and so we wanted to share that with you today.
Along with that, also as an instructor, whether you're a dance instructor or a fitness instructor, I've come to realize when we're teaching that it's hard for our students to kind of read our mouth. It's hard for them to understand us because our mouth is covered with a mask. Secondly, is like, what can you do when your glasses fog up due to the mask? And thirdly, what have I had to do in order to keep my mask on my face when I'm teaching a class? So we're going to share some of those hacks with you, and hopefully they'll help you too.
Yeah, so if you're a dance instructor, or maybe you're a salsa dancer or a fitness instructor, hopefully these tips help. And if you're interested, keep on watching.
Stay tuned. Quick disclaimer.
All right, so before we get into the video, we just want to let you know we are not medical experts. We're not mask experts.
Yes, this video is not about how you should wear your mask, what are the proper tips to have a nice tight seal. It's really our opinion as to why the shape of the mask that we've chosen really works for us as salsa teachers.
Yeah, so just to say, do your own research, find the brands and companies that you trust, and with that said, let's get into the video. And here's the mask.
Ta-da!
It's called KF94. It's made in Korea.
Now this is just the model number. Different companies make it. So make sure you do your research.
Yeah, because there are some brands that are knockoff brands that don't actually do the 94% filtration, but it's KF94. Supposedly filters 94% of particles.
Let's unbox it.
When you open the bag, you're going to get this little mask, and you're going to get this little ear clipping thing so you don't have to use your ears. This just goes behind your head. And then I got this little nose pad.
Which I didn't.
But I've never used it, so I don't even know if it's good or not. And mine's a size small.
Large. Just in case you're trying to find a medium after watching this show.
I think mine's a little small. That's a little large. So I think a medium might be just right, but it's kind of hard to find. And then mine has this valve, which I know the CDC is now saying is not okay. So I'm getting one of these in the mail, but in black.
Which is why I like the design. I like the sleekness behind it, and the no having to have a valve. I guess I never liked the valve.
Yeah. And then because mine's a size small, the string is actually a little bit tight. So if you just go around and stretch like that, then it actually stretches it out nicely and it fits perfect.
For me, on the other hand, this string has been awesome. Of all the masks that I tried, it has been the most comfortable. But without further ado, let me go ahead and put it on, and let me show you how I put on the mask. I learned this little hack that gives me an even better, tighter seal. So as I open it, it's like this. Okay, I put it on. And what I do is I grab the top of the string and I loop it under, and I come around.
So now you can see there's like this little X instead of the string just going directly back. And you can see how it stays off of his nose and mouth. And then if he goes ahead and presses on the metal, so that pressing on the wire on the top creates a nice tight seal up here. Also, it creates a tight seal here and even underneath here. But at the same time, because it's this lightweight material, it's not cotton. It's not hot and humid for me. I don't know for you if it feels hot and humid in there.
Well, for me, in all honesty, I'm one of those people that sweat a lot. I get hot really easy. So regardless of what I wear, I'm always going to get hot, especially when you're wearing a mask and you're breathing and you're doing cardio. But at the end of the day, out of all the masks that I've tried, this one has been the best for me.
All right, so now let's go ahead and get into the hacks. So this mask works well for me. I don't get my glasses and sunglasses fogged up, but I know that some people do. So what is a good hack for preventing foggy glasses?
Well, first of all, this mask has helped a lot. I've tried it with other masks and my glasses still get fogged up. So one thing that I've had to do that I learned through watching other videos is if you grab a Kleenex, okay, it works better with a Kleenex, and you fold it up and you place this on the rim by the wire, what it does is when you put it on, it creates like an extra seal that stops your breathing from escaping and fogging up your glasses and doing that. So keep that in mind. A little Kleenex could help with that. But secondly, okay, let's get into hack number 2. Hack number 2 has to do with your face mask doesn't stay in your face. I mean, watch real quick. If I'm talking normal, it stays on my face. But if you're teaching and you're doing things like this and you're opening your mouth and you're talking really loud, because I haven't shaved yet, it pulls my mask down. So one quick hack that will help you with this is, let me show you first, surgical tape. I grab a little piece of surgical tape, bam, I put the mask on, and I put this on the rim. And notice how right now I could open my mouth, I could talk really loud, and the mask doesn't move. If I make the tape longer, you don't have to worry about this. Now what it does is there's nothing getting out of there. Now with the surgical tape, you took care of 2 hacks. Your glasses are not getting fogged and your mask is not going anywhere.
And the third hack is if you are maybe a teacher and a lot of students rely on lip reading, but you have a mask on now so they can't read your lips. And you have music playing in the background and your mouth is muffled basically. So they're really going to have a hard time hearing you.
And if you're like me and English is your second language, they're really going to have a hard time. So the one remedy to that is to always have a mic on hand. Okay, like for example, I have this mic. So what I do is that I put it on, put it underneath, and if I do this, trust me, they'll be able to hear everything you're saying. But with that in mind, if you're one of those that breathes hard, it's going to sound like Darth Vader throughout the entire class. So it has worked for me, but it has sounded like Darth Vader, which is why I decided to just keep it on the outside. Okay, I just put this on. And if you notice that while you're teaching, it moves around, just grab some Gorilla Tape, some duct tape, something, just tape it on, and trust me, it will stay in place, and people in your class will at least understand you a lot better.
And the fourth hack is this thing, we haven't actually tried this yet, but it's a silicone cage that goes over your face and prevents the regular cloth masks from being suctioned to your face. So it kind of does what this mask does. It goes over this cage and helps you breathe better. I don't know. We haven't tried it yet, but if you've tried it, please let us know in the comments below because I'm really curious about that one.
And that wraps the end of our video. Thank you so much for tuning in. Now you know which one is our favorite mask, and now you know a couple hacks to hopefully help you with your whole mask experience. And with that said, thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you here next time at the Salsa Beat.
Bye guys.